Hello, my name is Laura Thomas. I am a non-traditional student here at Fort Hays State. I'm 43 years old, and I decided it's time to finish my bachelor's degree because I've worked in the call center industry for many years, and that's an industry that's changing a lot with AI, and it's eliminated many jobs, unfortunately, in those fields. So I wanted to get a degree where something that is, hopefully not going to be affected in a negative way by AI. And I love working with kids. I always have. So I decided I'm going to go back to school and finish my degree in elementary education. So I don't technically work with kids right now. I still work in the call center industry, but I am I'm going to see if I can get into a school, probably in the fall next year, as a para or something if need be. And then stay there until I finish my degree. But for right now, I still work in the call center industry. Now, the nice part about that is I am able to work from anywhere as long as I have internet. And so if I didn't say that already, I'm from Lebo, Kansas. That's a tiny town of 900 people. It's right on I-35, and it's about 20 miles east of Emporia. Funny story there. So, growing up that close to Emporia, most of the people are Emporia State students, or unless they're going to go to one of the bigger schools in Kansas. Lots of kids go to Emporia State there. And of course, I have no problem with their school. I actually applied to both Emporia State and Fort Hays State at the same time last summer, I guess, when I decided I was going to go back to school. And the main decision was that Fort Hays State gave me all the information I needed and got me signed up for my classes and my financial aid before I even heard that I was accepted into Emporia State. So that was the main factor in why I chose to go to Fort Hays State. And I've loved it so far. So it's great that everything's available online right now. And I've loved everything about it so far. So, like I said, I'm from Lebo. My fiance and I have a house in Florida as well, in the North Panhandle area of Florida. And that's where I actually am at the moment. I come down here sometimes, and he does too, because he works remotely as well. So since it's winter and we are not a fan of that, we did come down for a little while. We're going to be here for a few weeks before we come back up to Kansas. But we have a home in both places right now. And so we have that's the nice part about having remote jobs, is you can work pretty much anywhere. So in the weather that we don't enjoy, we can come down here and avoid that. So that is nice. And then just a little bit about me other than that. Like I said, I'm engaged. My fiance and I have been together for 15 years, and we plan to get married later this year. And let's see, and a show and tell that we were supposed to give as well. I was trying to think of something artsy, but I don't consider myself much of an artist, I guess. But I did find one thing that I did think of one thing that I've gotten into doing in the past few years, which is the diamond paintings. And I actually had the first diamond painting project that I ever did here at our house in Florida, which was a coaster set. And I decided to do this as the first one because they're little, and I figured that would be easier than starting with a big, huge project like a painting or like a wall hanging or something. So I did this little set, and I think they turned out really good. So I'll show you the 5 that I have sitting here right now. So there's this blue one, and the color may not come right, but that one's like different colors of blue, yellow, and white. And then there's that one, green and red and orange. That one's the same colors, but a different pattern. This one's got blue, different colors of blue, purple, white. I think that one's really pretty. And then this one is orange. I also have a pink one, but that one's in use right now. So I'm just showing you those 5. So yeah, that's something I've gotten into. I've also done some other diamond paintings, but most of those are at our house in Kansas. So I don't have them here to show you. But anyway, I am looking forward to learning a lot more and hopefully becoming a little more artistic during this class. I enjoy art. I just don't think that I've ever been great at it, and didn't technically have art classes in my school as a kid. We did art projects, of course, in our elementary classrooms with our main teacher, but we didn't have any specials that we went to. And then as an older kid, they didn't even offer any art classes when I was in school, unfortunately. So yeah, anyway, I look forward to getting to know all of you and learning more this semester. Have a great semester, everyone. Thank you.